everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using the June Not Just for Boys Kit Club June premium kit called Breeze. I am going to be using a little bit of mixed media on this layout. These are add-ons. They did not come with the kit, but they have them in their shop. They are the Shimmerz paints. And this is the first time that I have honestly used them. I'm not usually kind of like a watercolor sort of scrapbooker creator. I don't know. So what you do with these is you add water and then they are supposed to like activate. And I chose the lightest color first, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous that it wasn't gonna turn out. I sprayed tons of water in the actual container, and then I decided to spray some water on the paper as well. But as you can see with the second color, it did show up better. And then with the last color, the navy, it really showed up. However, I am not, like I said, very good at doing like watercolor sort of stuff, and I'm not really sure that I loved the background, how it turned out. So it's definitely going to be work in progress. If you have any tips with the watercolor, let me know. This was just a regular piece of white paper, and I did not gesso. So it did warp a little bit, but not too bad with all the water that I was using on it. But as you can see, I kind of just mixed the colors together. I just don't know. So again, if you have any tips, please let me know. But then I also use these Nuvo Mica drops. They are newer in the Not Just for Boys shop as well. And I decided just to kind of spray them, splatter them all over the paper. And then I obviously had to set that aside and let it dry. So I think I came back the next day. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to do with the mixed media, I realized, you know what, I usually always do the mixed media on one page. So I decided I was going to cut it in half, and because it's a 2-page layout, kind of connect the 2 pages through the mixed media part, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use this really cute, I don't even know what to call it. It's not really polka dot, but this really cute paper here. You only get one piece of the paper per kit, but you can add on, you can add on the papers as well. So that is what I did. I have just decided over, I don't know, I think it's almost been a year since I started getting the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, that I like having 2 of each paper. So I do tend to add that on each month. This kit actually came with this washi tape, and if you've seen any of my recent videos, a couple of them, I've tried to use washi tape because it is something that I don't normally do. I decided that I was going to kind of just try to use it kind of, I guess, as a barrier almost to the mixed media and then the background paper, and just kind of give it a strip down. The kit came with these really cute Polaroid kind of frames, and I wasn't really sure what to do with it. However, I did remember I had this piece of random vellum, the only piece I had, so I decided I was going to make my first ever shaker pocket. From some of the other kits from previous months, they had sequins, and so I decided I was going to use the sequins to make a shaker pocket to make, kind of a bigger embellishment. And so that is what I am doing here. I did get this glue stick. You could see me struggling with that Nuvo glue stick. I got that from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I have since figured it out. I think I have to push down on it to get it to work, if I remember correctly. And for whatever reason, while I was doing the shaker pocket, I could not figure it out. So here's the sequins. The colors matched really well, I thought. Again, this is from a few months ago. And so what I just, because the kind of frame already had a background, all I needed to do was just add the vellum to the front of it. And kind of glue 3 sides is what I did. And then slip the sequins down in it and then glue the last side. Wow, the last side. And that's kind of how I did the shaker pocket for that one. And I do like how it looks. I think the vellum is clear enough that you can see it. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people use acetate. If you have and want to share where you get it from, that would be awesome. I think it is something that I might start incorporating into my layouts because I thought it was really super cute. So yeah, if you want to share where you kind of get yours, I would appreciate that. And so the bottom of the shaker pocket was kind of blank, and so I decided to add the date to the shaker pocket, and I really liked how that looked. It was just a kind of a fun way to get the date on there. But before that, you could see that striped paper came with the kit, and I decided just to cut a couple strips and rough up the edges a little bit because they are not even, and then just kind of add it, and I thought it looked nice next to the washi tape that was kind of going up and down. It just helped fill in that big kind of background space anyways, and I just liked the way that it ended up looking. So then I just needed to figure out how to place where I was going to place the picture and the shaker pocket. And then this cut file came with the kit as well, and I really did want to incorporate it. A lot of times I will try to back the cut file. However, this time I just decided to keep it white. And so what I'm going to do is actually kind of figure out where I am placing the picture in the shaker pocket and then trim the cut file because I do want to kind of use it on the second page as well. So I really had to, I don't know, I had to make sure that it was long enough, I guess. And so with the shaker pocket overlaying the picture, I was able to, cut a little bit off of it and save, I guess, some for the second page. And I guess I decided to come to the second page instead of embellishing the first, which is okay. It doesn't really matter how you do it, I guess, right? So then I decided, you know what, the striped paper did not have the same colors repeated in the paper, but I decided that it was not going to matter for me this time. Usually I kind of like uniform all the way across, but I did kind of decide just to keep using it. I wanted to incorporate the stripes on the second page as well, and these ones really were not the same width all the way down, so that was a little bit tricky. What I tried to do is one end of one of the colors, it looks like the pink was wider, and so I tried to kind of alternate which top and bottom, which one was wider, if that makes sense, so it kind of looked even all the way across. And then again, just double backing the photos. I did end up buying the add-on cardstock as well for the kit, which I also have figured out I really like to do, so then it's a lot less thinking on my part. I can just grab the cardstock and know that it's going to match. So I double backed the picture on the first page, and I'm going to do the same on this one, and then overlap them kind of over top of the mixed media as well. And I really tried to, I guess, keep the same spacing. Well, I thought I was going to, I guess, all the way across. Turns out I don't think I'm going to. Nice thought, I guess. But then I had to kind of figure out, how much to overlap the photos so that the cut file was long enough then for the second page. So I was able to completely, out of the one cut file, use it on both pages, which I absolutely love. Another way to just incorporate a 2-page layout. I don't believe the ephemera pack here came with the kit. I did buy Merity's page kit this month as well. Stay tuned. I did complete that already, and that'll be in the June layout share. I think it might be posted on July 1st. Yeah, July 1st, I think it is this month. And it's super cute. But I also knew that I already had the ephemera pack in my stash. This is the Carefree collection by Heidi Swapp, and I absolutely loved it. So I just grabbed that real quick to embellish. So again, it didn't come with a kit, but it did come from Not Just for Boys. And so I just kind of picked some random, I guess you could call it random photo or embellishing. Really did try to keep the rule of thumb kind of in a triangle when I embellished the layout. The kit did come with these almost like tweed buttons, and honestly I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with those, if I would use them at all, but I did end up using them, which I'm glad that I did. I really tried to use, everything, I guess, in the kit. And then these really teeny tiny paper clips came with the kit as well. And it's another thing, again, that I wasn't sure how to use, but I did incorporate 2 of them into the layout. So those are the 2. I just kind of placed them on some of the embellishing, and honestly really like the way that it turned out. So here's those tweed kind of buttons that I end up using, and I just think it works. I like the color of them. So here you can see that I'm doing that 3rd embellishment cluster on the 2nd page, and it does form a triangle with the rest of the clusters. So that I think is actually going to finish off page 2. This sticker book here actually did come with the kit this month. It was an amazing kit. A lot of Heidi Swapp Carefree collection, which I am absolutely in love with. I love the colors. It's so warm, and also so versatile. You could definitely just use it for a very girly layout or more of a boyish layout, which I love, being able to do both. So I think I only have one more cluster, and that's going to be at the top there. Again, making a triangle on that first page with my embellishment clusters. Just kind of trying to weed through the ephemera and pick what I wanted to use, and I decided to use the Breeze. And if you've been watching, you know that I really love my enamel dots. However, I found that the last couple of weeks I've really been using my Nuvo drops. So I finished off some of the clusters with a couple different colors of Nuvo drops for this layout. They do have some of the Nuvo drops at Not Just for Boys in their shop, and these 2 actually might have came from Not Just for Boys. So definitely check it out. They have not only the kits, but lots of add-ons and mixed media. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.